Good morning, Jamie Nixon here with Top Notch Property Management and Sales. I wanted to come to you with the Landlord Tenant Act, just a portion, because there's a lot of information in there. But one of those is the obligation of the landlord. Next week, I will do the obligations of the tenant, so make sure you tune in for that. So the obligation of the landlord, there's about 6 items, and I have my little cheat sheet and my little paper here that I'm going to go over. So let's get started. Building owners must provide safe, clean, secure living conditions, which include the following. 1. Comply with the requirements of applicable building codes materially affecting health and safety. So that deck that is almost falling, or posts on the fence that are falling, something like that. There could be some safety issues there that need to be addressed, along with on the health if there's an infestation of some sort, or mold issues or something like that. Those things should be handled. Number 2, make all repairs and do whatever is necessary to put and keep the premises in fit and habitable condition. Obviously, we want to present a property that is in good, clean condition, and we want to maintain it to that. Just because something breaks shouldn't have the mentality of saying, well, it doesn't matter. The tenants are there. They are paying rent to ensure that they have the property in which they first thought that they were going to rent for that price. So it should be maintained. And that leads into number 3, maintain in good and safe working condition all electrical, plumbing, sanitary, heating, ventilation, air conditioning, appliances, including elevators if there is one. So again, the tenant is paying a rent with including washer, dryer, refrigerator, disposal, dishwasher, and these amenities. If they start breaking and you're unwilling to replace them, then are you willing to reduce the rent? Probably not. So it's only fair, and then the law says that if it's there, it really should be repaired or replaced and maintained. Keep all common areas in the premises in clean and safe condition. So this really is about multifamily units. If there's common area, you don't want the weeds growing real tall, and you want the trash to be picked up and things trimmed, the trees trimmed, and not blocking walkways and such. But a tenant is responsible for, if they have a fenced yard, they're responsible for that area, or a porch or a patio or a deck area, they're responsible for those areas. But the rest of it, parking lots too. I've seen a lot of multifamily properties that have these big parking lots, and there's trash everywhere, leaves piled in the corner, and trash all over. So it's just better to keep all of that clean, and you're obligated to do that. Number 5, provide and maintain appropriate receptacles, conveniences for ashes or garbage or rubbish or any other waste, and this is for multifamily dwellings as well. I know that there are circumstances and situations where the trash is included, and if that's the case, then there should be a dumpster on site for everybody to use, or individual cans. And then if it's not, then of course, then we make sure that the tenant is paying to have trash removal from the property, because we don't want them to have their trash piled up by their door or in their garage, because then that leads to other problems like pests or bugs and things. So number 6, supply running water and reasonable amounts of hot water at all times, reasonable heat, and reasonable air conditioning or cooling where such units are installed and offered, when required by seasonal weather conditions, except where the building that includes the dwelling is not required by law to be equipped for those items, or they're not constructed for it. So if you have a property that did not have air conditioner from the beginning, then you're not obligated to put one in just because it might be hot. We're also in a climate that may not require an air conditioner, because there's many homes in Prescott that do not have air conditioner. But if there is one, it should be maintained. If there's a window one, that should be maintained. Evap coolers, those should be serviced and winterized and then dewinterized. So there's the heating and cooling and all that should always be maintained and kept in good condition. So I hope that you tune in for next week, where we'll talk about the obligations of the tenants. And of course, we're here at Top Notch to answer any questions that you may have. We're here to partner with you and walk alongside you to help keep these things and keep with the law as your obligation as a landlord. Please give us a call, 928-772-4801. Our website is full of information along with these items. This is where I printed it off from the Landlord Tenant Act, and on my website. The website is topnotchprescott.com. Look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.